Okay, another question where we're going to use the fluffy cloud technique to our advantage, and then we'll contrast the technique with the formula. Okay, so we need to understand the language, the constant term. So the constant term means it doesn't vary. So there's no variable in that particular term after the expansion. So there's no variable, there's no x in it. But it's a bit weird, right? Because we've got x's here and we've got x's here. But can you notice that there's some x's in the numerator and some x in the denominator? So when we multiply things together, some of the x's might cancel out. And that's the goal. We want all the x's to cancel out. So we get x to the exponent 0. So x to the exponent 0 just means 1. And so therefore we have the x's cancelling out. So let's go ahead and try the fluffy cloud technique. Alright, so this is going to be the first term, 2x squared, powered up to fluffy. And then the second term, negative 1 over x, powered up to fluffy. Let me just check, get my eyes are pretty bad. And then that'll be 6 choose fluffy. Okay, now this is just a guess and check. But it's educated guess and check. You just don't randomly throw numbers in there. Look, this is going to be x squared powered up to something. Alright, so this is going to be x to the 2 times this number. But this is going to be x on the bottom powered up to this number. So I actually can, you know, with my experience, I can see maybe a 2 here and a 4 there would work. Just pause and think why 2 and 4 would work. Okay, if you tried 3 and 3 first, that's a good starting point. Maybe start in the middle with even numbers and the same number in each, and then adjust from there. So yeah, let's put a little 4 there, and then let's crunch out. So 6 choose 4. Again, you can go to the calculator, or you can go to Pascal's triangle. 6 choose 4 is 15. Then this is 2 squared, x squared squared, negative 1 to the 4, and then 1 over x to the 4. I've just taken out that negative 1 inside the bracket, out up to 4. Okay. So this is 15 times 4 times x to the 4 times, well, negative 1 to the 4 is just positive 1 times 1 over x to the 4. And can you see the x to the 4's cancel? And so that's 15 times 4 is actually 60. So 60 will appear somewhere in this expansion along with all the other terms. Remember, there are going to be 7 terms in the expansion, and one of the terms will be this term here, and it has no x's, so it's independent of x. Right. So if we try the next method, and I will adapt this just a little bit. So for here we are going to have 6cr. A is the first term, 2x squared. This is going to be n minus r. The second term, and here's where I'm going to change it a little bit. So negative 1 over x, I'm going to change into negative 1 times by x to the negative 1. Okay, that might help a little bit. So the second term is negative 1 x to the negative 1. And this is powered up to r. And so this is the formula method, and let's just have a little look at it.